I can help. But what has happened here?
He's dead. I think he's dead. Are we ready?
Who was there the night of the murder? Mr. S? Mr. Guevara? Or what about Mrs. Tallman?
I'm here live in, oh my shippily bottoms, there has been a murder. I am here live in Wilton High School, and boy oh boy, we witnessed something crazy. There has been a killer on the loose, and he has killed Mr. Lucy. I am sending you live now in Wilton High School to Lando Oriarty interviewing the suspect.
Please state your name for the record.
Mr. Soboleski.
So I'm assuming you heard about the murder of Mr. Lucy.
Of course, tragedy.
Where were you that night?
That night, what day of the week was that?
Monday night?
Monday. So Mondays I'm usually here in the building till, 10, 11, sometimes even midnight. I'm trying to give the best chem experience I can, so I pretty much ignore my family completely. I'm always here, so if you ever need to know where I am, I'm here at school.
So I'm assuming you know quite a bit about chemistry and different elements and how they can affect the human body.
Sure, of course.
So if you were to kill someone, hypothetically, who would that person be?
Well, so Lucy always was the one keeping me down, keeping me out of AP, but no, I wouldn't kill him. Let's go Guevara.
What were your opinions on Mr. Lucy?
Great guy. He hired me 12 years ago, he mentored me, and when I was finally ready to move on to higher levels of chemistry, he said, no, not yet, Mr. S. Man, let's give it another year or two. Well, 11 years later, I'm still teaching Chem 1-2, and a man can only be pushed so far, but no, I'm kidding, of course. He's a great man and a good personal friend. I'm very sad to see his accidental passing.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you. No problem.
Please state your name for the record.
Mr. Guevara?
I'm assuming you heard about the murder.
No. What murder? I've been in Puerto Rico all week.
Mr. Lucy was murdered Monday night.
What? Oh, he was my best friend.
I know you said you were in Puerto Rico, so where were you the night of the murder? Were you flying home?
I was stuck on a plane, and I have travel tickets to prove that. I mean, I was on a plane all night, or else I couldn't have gotten back home.
What do you know about chemistry?
I mean, a lot. I'm a chemistry teacher.
Hypothetically, if you were to kill some person a couple weeks ago, who would that person be?
I don't know. Probably one of my students.
What were your opinions on Mr. Lucy?
I never really knew him. We weren't that tight, He always hung around the circle. Mr. Soboleski used to really like him. There was some anger there, though.
Can you elaborate, please?
Well, Mr. Soboleski was always angry that he never got the AP chemistry after being mentored all that time.
Do you want to teach AP chemistry?
No. No interest at all. I'm trying to retire as soon as possible.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Hello everybody, we cracked down two suspects, Mr. Soboleski and Mr. Guevara. There was only one left, and that is Mrs. Tallman. In the words of the Black Eyed Peas, I've got a feeling in my bones. After interviewing all three suspects, all signs point to Mr. Soboleski. In the words of Bon Jovi, we're halfway there, folks. But for now, we'll leave it for the chemistry. See you on the next one. Shalom!
My name is Paul Sullivan, and I am here reporting on the murder of Mr. Lucy. Based on the information that we have been provided, we know that each suspect had some concentration of either calcium chloride or sodium carbonate. When you mix calcium chloride and sodium carbonate, you get a reaction that you were able to see physically, and this reaction creates chalk. We took two separate samples of the murder weapon and added calcium chloride to one and sodium carbonate to the next. If chalk was formed by the calcium chloride after we added it to the solution, we would figure out that the murder weapon contained sodium carbonate. Although if chalk was formed by the sodium carbonate reacting after we added it to the solution, then we would figure out that the murder weapon contained calcium chloride. After we added the calcium chloride, chalk was formed, meaning that the murder weapon had contained some concentration of sodium carbonate. Based on the provided information, we were able to isolate our suspects to a group of 3: Mr. Sobolewski, Mr. Guevara, and Mrs. Tallman, who were all found with a varying range of sodium carbonate. However, we had to find out how concentrated this murder weapon was, because all the suspects were found with different concentrations of sodium carbonate. Mr. Guevara was found with a concentration ranging from 0.20 to 0.30 molarity. Mr. S was found with a range of 0.05 to 0.15 molarity. And Mrs. Tallman was found with a range greater than 0.30 molarity. And concentration, which is also known as molarity, is found by how much of the chemical, in this case sodium carbonate, is dissolved in the solution of deionized water. To find the molarity of this murder weapon, we needed to use it to create chalk. We mixed 15 milliliters of calcium chloride with 10 milliliters of sodium carbonate, which was our weapon. We knew the molarity of calcium chloride beforehand, and through this knowledge we were able to identify it as the excess reactant and the sodium carbonate weapon as the limiting reactant. To make sure that all 10 milliliters of the sodium carbonate was used up and turned into chalk, we took the solution that was left over and checked that it only contained calcium chloride. And we did this by performing a similar procedure as before, where we took samples of the solution that was left over and added calcium chloride to it. Since chalk did not form when we added the calcium chloride, that means that there was not any sodium carbonate left over and all the 10 milliliters of it had been reacted. When we dried and massed the chalk at 0.149 grams, and then we converted this measurement that we got from grams to moles by taking the measure mass and using that, and we divide the 0.149 grams by that molar mass of the calcium carbonate. This means that we found how many particles of sodium carbonate there were in our sample, which turned out to be 0.00149 moles of particles. We took those moles that we got and divided them by how many liters of sodium carbonate we used, which was 0.01 liters. To find the molarity of the sodium carbonate, we did all that, and that was 0.149 molarity. Using this 0.14 molarity, we narrowed down the suspect to be the one, the only, Mr. Sobolewski. Mr. Sobolewski had been found with sodium carbonate that had a molarity roughly around 0.05 and 0.15 molarity, which lined up with our findings of 0.149. Due to this fact, Mr. Sobolewski is our confirmed suspect and will be turned over to the proper authorities soon.
I can't believe it. Mr. Sobolewski, have gotten away with the murder.
Mr. Sobolewski, put your hands behind your head. You are under arrest for murder of Mr. Lucy. You have the right to remain silent.
Who taught you the stoichiometry? Your very own students, who you taught it to.
Oh my field of cranberries, ladies and gentlemen, we have found the murderer. He has been caught, arrested by the use of the stoichiometry by Mr. Sobolewski's class. We have done it. Here he is, folks, Mr. Sobolewski.
Hey Lander, how'd that baseball game go?
Not great, man. You know, we're off to a rough start, but hopefully can get a win soon.
Yeah. Paul, did you get a break on that chemistry homework?
No.
Did you guys hear the news about that?
No. I heard Mr. Sobolewski got arrested
He
for
did?
murder.
Wait, who's gonna teach chem now?
Oh, shiver me bottoms!
In the summertime, when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine, you got women on your mind. drink, have a drive. Go out and see what you can find.
I'm assuming you heard about the murder.
Yeah.
Mr. S? Who was there the night of the murder? Mr. Sobolewski. Or what about Mrs. Tallman?
When I grab people, when I dirty, when I mean, we love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go fishing or go sailing in the sea.